Radha, but that brings me to that whole basic thing. Are you restricting this whole debate to लोक पोटा पाण्या खातीर वतात? कारण देर कॅन बी एन आर्ग्युमेंट दॅट आनी कितलेशेच लोक वतात जे आपलो पासपोर्ट सरेंडर करनासतना वतात.
See what happens, Pramod. So if you look at Goa, and when we talk of Goans who have migrated, to be quite honest, it is largely the Goan Catholic community that goes, that we all know. Probably 95% of those who have surrendered passports are Goan Catholics. Now, if you look at the history, much before the liberation, Goans have been migrated in thousands to East Africa. They were migrating to West Asia. Migration is part of the Goan Catholic parampara, as I may say. So it is not something new. But there is the difference has arisen now. People, and mind you, from Goa, they were migrating in big numbers to British India. There was big Goan community in Bombay or in Karachi. So Goans are habituated to migrations. So what has happened now is that earlier Goans would go to Bombay, work in Karachi, but they would still be allowed back here as Portuguese nationals. Same thing happened in East Africa. People worked there but did not lose their citizenship. People worked in West Asia, did not lose their citizenship. But now what is happening because of these complications of dual nationality, are people who have been habitually migrating are forced to give up their Indian citizenship. So it is not that they want to go because of job or anything. They are habituated, but they are now, because of change of laws, forced to give up their citizenship. You see, way back in 1908, there was a Goan member of the British Parliament, Ernest Suarez. Then in 1987, Keith Vaz became. Right now, there are 3 Goan ladies in the British Parliament. There is Claire Coutin, there is Suella Fernandes, there is Valerie Vaz. There is a member of the Australian Parliament, Zenat Mascarenhas. So it shows that the Goan community has been migrating and has integrated with the local communities. But of course, all of them would have loved to continue to come to Goa as in the past.
At that point, I'll go to Irish Bab before I go to Giraj. Irish Bab, you would have loved to continue, keep your Indian passport given an option?
No, see, because as we stand today, the law does not allow dual nationality. But I can see...
option आशिल्लें जाल्यार तुमकां आवडटा आशिल्लें काय म्हणटा?
Of course, because I was born a Goan, I believed a Goan and will always be a Goan. Now, I have to comply with the law. But I can tell you one thing, Pramod, after speaking to my friends across the world, I feel that one day or the other, in the near future, the dual nationality may be a reality because it's not only the Goan, the entire Gujarati community, the entire Punjabi community, the NRIs in Kerala too, all over the country. So this affects the whole nation. So the world is evolving as a global village. And I'm sure the Honorable Prime Minister will give thought to this, the pros and cons, and will decide on this issue, because this is a demand from the entire world, Indians across the world. So this issue needs to be attended and addressed by the government.
Pramod, just one thing. See, one thing I can say, Irish has only given up the white and the green on the national flag. The saffron is still there, man.
On that note, I'll go to Giraj. Giraj, was the dual nationality issue asa? आणि म्हाका दिसता more or less even you are agreeing की आमची गोंयकार जेन्ना पासपोर्ट सरेंडर करतात आणि दुसऱ्या देशाचो पासपोर्ट घेतात तो पोटा पाण्या खातीर घेतात. बाकीच्या राज्यांनी हे गजाली वाडपा लागल्यात, तर मागीर गुजराती आसूं पंजाबी आसूं खूब वाडपा लागल्यात. डू यू थिंक सूनर दॅन लेटर ही ड्युअल सिटिझनशिपाची कॉन्सेप्ट जो आसा तो हळूहळू आमचे पार्लमेंट सुद्धा आपणावपाच्या दृश्टीन विचार करतले आणि करप गरजेचो?
नाही, म्हाका दिसता 2 गजाली आसा. एक म्हणजे ड्युअल सिटिझनशीप जितली बरी दिसता तितलेच देर आर लॉट ऑफ इश्यूज दॅट इमर्ज, आणि वन ऑफ द बिगस्ट वन बींग you get either taxed or you can, the legal complications can be very different. Dusre, there is a very interesting statistics that between 2005 and 2018 more than 35,000 Americans gave up their American passport where there is dual citizenship. So just because there is dual citizenship किंवा विथ दॅट होप आम्ही हे करतले, आय थिंक दॅट इज अ व्हेरी कन्व्हिनियंट आर्ग्युमेंट. म्हणजे आता आयरिश बाब ज्या तरेन पॅशनेटली सांगता की ही डजंट गेट इन्फ्लुएन्स्ड, बट ॲट द सेम टायम ही सेज की ही गॉट इन्फ्लुएन्स बिकॉज ऑफ द इन्क्वायरी दॅट वॉज इनिशिएटेड. आता तातूंत 2-3 गजाली आसा. एक म्हणजे एज अ सिटीजन ऑफ इंडिया no rights because of that inquiry were held back from him किंवा there was no right that was taken away from him. इतलेंच न्हय तर म्हाका तरी दिसता म्हणजे रिसेंटली म्हणजे he was convicted for 1 year imprisonment for outraging modesty. And so whether it is his lack of faith in the judiciary where he said की 10 वर्सां लागतली, is it because of that? पण तातूनय म्हाका दिसता हरीश बाबाक सांगनचें की we do have a extradition treaty with Portugal, so if he is looking at something like that, then it will not happen.
I'll allow Irish Bob to
You
respond
don't
to
have
that.
to worry about that.
I'll allow Irish Bob to respond to that.
The order of the magistrate has been stayed by
The magistrate himself had suspended it for 6 months.
No. It has been stayed by the Sessions Court. The matter is going on and there is no need of extradition. Okay, I will comply with the law, whatever has to be done. So don't try to mix these things, Giriraj. Because
Exactly, that is exactly what Irish Bob.
That is exactly as an officer of the court, I need to lead by example. I will never violate any law.
By giving up Indian citizenship, you are not leading by example from any angle. And
No, that is my personal
let us
choice.
not.
I said, Giriraj,
You are
it is my
exactly.
personal choice.
So do not try
It
and
is
tell
my
me.
personal choice.
You do not try and tell me that you let
Irish Bob,
the issue to rest. What I am trying to say is you have done it for your own personal reasons.
Irish Bob म्हाका एक गजाल तो जो म्हणटा की जो गिरिराजान इशू काडलो की at what point of time you thought that you have made up your mind to give up citizenship of India?
No. When I saw that my registration there was legal, that I was entitled to a Portuguese passport, that is the following day that I took a decision. And I took a decision after a deep thought. Okay, it was not an instant decision. So I weighed everything, okay, and I said I will go for it, because I didn't want to get stuck in this litigation for a decade and over a decade.
And you confident that it in no way reflects on your patriotism?
Of course not. Of course not. I have said and I say it again. I am born a Goan and will remain a Goan for the rest of my life.
Pramod.
See, these people going out also does create a problem back here. Fortunately, we Goans are not creating such problems. Tomorrow, there is a big convention called in Canada by the Punjabis demanding Khalistan. Now, these are also Indians, mind you, who have migrated. Once they migrate, they all gang up together, then they have other ideas.
Yeah.
So tomorrow, and earlier also, the government of India has also protested. So these sort of things also happen, but I am proud that the Goan community, wherever they may be, they integrate with the local communities and live peacefully.
Yeah, and we lead by example म्हणटा तूं.
Yes.